All right, what's up? We're back. Um, what was I gonna say? I was watching the yesterday's video and I saw that like the audio was kind of fucked up, but it also like wasn't that bad. So if I need to, I might like plug in like a microphone or something. But right now it doesn't look like we're gonna have to do that. Fix my shirt real quick. All right, so just going right into the chart. That should be good. Just going into the chart. Overall P&L. Wait, I can. P&L for today is 130 minus 137. And I will show you why and like sort of what happened. So yesterday we were in like this area here somewhere, I think. I don't really remember, honestly. Maybe we were like down here somewhere. I don't remember. We made the, or was it here? Yeah, I think it was here. Maybe I went long here and then I went down because I don't really remember. All I do remember is that later that night when I recorded that video, I went short here because, again, basic supply and demand. We see our area of interest here, we go up, we fake out the retracement down to the lower low, and then we move back up and sort of swept out this high, and then I knew right after that we were gonna move lower to that. So I didn't know like exactly how price was gonna move, but I did know that. I mean, this is like a pretty good trade, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I mean, this was just basic, like we have our higher high here. I'll make this bigger actually. We have our higher high here. You guys can't even see that. Like that. There we go. We have our higher high up here. We have our area of interest. So we just like, again, it's just about like watching like, all right, we have this gap that needed to be filled, and it got filled, and it swept again like this lower level of liquidity as well. And that's like kind of what it's all about, we knew. And then when price came back up, everything was evened out like here especially, and then once we broke this, once we like evened with this high right here, once we got even with that high, we were either going to continue or we weren't. But you can kind of see like there's these lower levels which had to get swept. I mean, there's there's this up here, yeah, and then there's these even highs. So it really could have gone in any direction, but the confluence of just supply and demand was there. I mean, you have your interest zone, your large move up, and then it maybe attempted here, but it was purely just a gap fill, an inverse gap fill. And then it retraced up to these higher highs. It honestly could have gone up to here and swept out this higher high, but didn't. I mean, once I saw, once we entered into this interest zone, which is like more like that, I just I don't know, that was my bias. We definitely could have gone bullish, but I honestly wouldn't have known why it would have gone bullish because of these lower levels of liquidity, because these are these are more expired. You can't even see that. These areas up here are more like expired, you know what I mean? That's previous price action. So yeah, I mean, this was like a good trade. I mean, nothing really more can be said about it. I think this was like maybe $500 on this one. Very good risk to reward, like very risky risk to reward. Like easily could have continued higher, and it didn't. That was like a good probability trade. Moving on to today, I was really fucking upset about today, because now this oh shit, wait, you might get to see some live trading right now actually. Maybe not. I'll finish this quick, but look. So essentially, area of interest up here. This is gonna go down to maybe these lower levels of liquidity. These area here. So I low-key gotta speed this up so I can take this trade. So we see this area of interest up here, and I literally just like right as this, I thought we were gonna go lower, so I went short, which was not because of this area of interest, which was not right, and then it just retraced instantly. But I knew that, like I was aware, like again, this was like I should not have taken this trade down here, down in this area. But then we reversed, and I set my stop like right here, and you can see like it got really close to hitting twice, and I was like, fuck, like, oh no, and then like we started to go up, and then I had like faith, and you can never like be like so confident. Like I was like, oh, I'm about to make whatever, and it instantly like went down, literally nicked my stop loss, and then moved all the way up. So what I did was I actually entered like right here, honestly, and like that I probably lost like four or 500 just from this trade. Like I risked like 400 or 500, and then I just moved up to this point because I knew it was gonna hit. But now this is gonna hit. Honestly, start to sell right now, and this is most likely gonna come and fill all the way down to here. I'll set my stop up above here, and yeah, that's like that's just another trade that we're gonna be going through. In terms of news, there was like this is like sort of everything going through. There was like a couple things in news, but I clearly like didn't really affect price action that much. There wasn't like, maybe it was like here, like this, that's the stop, like these areas here was actually from news, and that's like what happened with my stop loss. But no, I mean, this is like perfect example of supply and demand. This will be tomorrow's video trade probably. And here, actually, to make it easier, you guys have seen this. We'll go here, entry right on this point. Bang, stop. Bang, take profit. And then yeah, we'll just like run with this. Hopefully it hits. I mean, if it doesn't, we got a lot of. This is a good risk to reward to work with. There's this zone here for take profit, and then this. I mean, like, look at all this liquidity. This is like fucking insane. But honestly, I can remove drawings, and we'll just start from scratch here. So liquidity here, make it look a little nicer. Liquidity here, that's our take profit. I'll move this just above. And then liquidity down here. I mean, this is like, holy shit. Now the question is when is it gonna get filled? Maybe over the course of like maybe the next day or two, we'll just continue lower. But yeah, I mean, on the 5 minute, I'll just like leave this, and we'll be chilling. Moving on, right on our break even right now. So yeah, that was today. Sort of just traded this move up. I tried to trade this move down because I thought that this would be the area of interest, and it like kind of was like right in here, and then it just retraced right back up, and then I got the trade probably like I probably got from like here to here. So it's all about timing. Again, I've had issues with timing, but yeah, we'll see. We keep going, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll check back in tomorrow with this trade, and yeah.